End of message. Swords we clash, spells are cast, we roll, we play our games. When the signs of doom they are, the more suprise. So step inside, get ready to roll with all we need your power dice.
Let me try that again. You are about to enter the world of imagination. A world where battles are fought on hex maps and grids, whether virtually or in person. Dice clash, swords clash, the spells are cast, and even the toughest problems can be solved with a little ingenuity and a lot of luck. Boy, I gotta knock off the rust here. From power gamers to role players, all are welcome here. Hell, even 4th edition has a seat at the table. So, with dice in hand and a heart longing for adventure, I'd like to welcome you all to this Polyhedra Paradise. What is it good this evening? Thank you for joining me. It's been a few days, and for that, I apologize, but, you know, that's the way sometimes things happen. I hope everybody's, what was that holiday we just had? The one with the lovey-dovey stuff? Valentine's Day. Hope everybody's Valentine's Day was good. Super Bowl weekend was good. I know it was good for some people and not good for others. But, you know, such is life. To my Philly fans, I feel you. But I hope everybody's doing well tonight. So, we're gonna, before we get into Dungeon 23, I think we're gonna forgo the reading because I want to do a special unboxing. Not a special unboxing, but an unboxing of something that I consider special. It is the I know you guys saw earlier where I picked up a couple of starter box sets. One of them I picked up was Numenera, and I was so impressed by the starter set and the system, I actually ordered the full Numenera double book box set. Now I've been holding off. Excuse me, turn my fan on here. It's warm. All right, hopefully that's not too loud there. Hello, Mike Porter. Sorry, I couldn't see the chat there for a second. There it is. Okay, got it. Yeah, the Numenera box set. I went out and got the double book box set, the complete dealie, and like I said, it's right here. I've been holding off opening it up because it's got cool stuff in there. I wanted to do it on camera. Excuse me. So I'm gonna do it tonight before we get in the building, and you guys are gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna clip it out, and I'm actually gonna put it in another video that I'm doing. That's gonna be kind of reviewing the whole thing, and the same with the box set. That's you guys get to be a part of that live, which is gonna make it into another video. This stream brought to you by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea's delicious. I remember it was a while back. It was something called Bodine's Tea, and then Twisted came out with it. Mike says Burke is in Thailand. Yeah, I know. Burke is globe hopping. Missed that man. So, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the unboxing. So, just a reminder, I guess I should probably get a few things out of the way. Show notes, B flat. Your own note will all be flat. At the end of this month, these streams are going to be solely on Twitch and then re-uploaded on YouTube. If you guys want to catch them live, make sure you follow us on Twitch. Also, once we get into Dungeon 23, if you want to have any input, pictures that you want to put in Dungeon 23, anything like that, go over and go over to the brain fart. Sorry, it's been a long week. The server, the Discord server, and find Dungeon 23 channel, and you can figure it out from there. Landon, hello, buddy. Good to see you. That's been a week. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and move some stuff around, and then we're gonna take a look at what's inside this Numenera box. All right, so switch to my camera so you guys can get the overhead view. What is that? What Pokemon is that? This is my desktop. Pokemon trading card game. All right. So this right here is the double box, or the double book box Numenera set. So, Discovery and Destiny. So, let's read the back here. Numenera is, it basically takes place on Earth. It's a role-playing game set way far into the future. Way far into the future. What's up, Trinity? They say there have been 8 worlds before ours. 8 times the people of Earth over vast millennia built their civilizations. They reached heights we cannot even imagine now. They spoke to the stars, reshaped the creatures of the world, and mastered form and essence. They built cities and machines that have since fallen to ruin, leaving only their vast outlines and barest remnants. This is the 9th world. The people of the prior worlds are gone, scattered, disappeared, or transcended. But their works remain in the places and devices that still contain a spark of their former function. The uninformed call these magic, but the wise know that they are our legacy. They are our future. They are the Numenera. That is kind of the setup for Numenera. You're playing an Earth way far into the future. There's been 8 great civilizations that have risen and fallen, and the game has you going around and exploring their artifacts. Think like if you were playing Ancient Aliens nowadays. So, sorry. So, it was written by Monty Cook, Bruce Cordell, and Sean K. Reynolds. I know I'm getting a glare, so there we go. I'll set it up like this. There are 2 416-page books in this set. The first one is Discovery. It's a core book. It gives you the game rules, character generation, detailed information on the 9th world, a bestiary of more than 50 creatures and characters, and hundreds of Numenera items, and 3 complete adventures. Aliens. I'm not saying it was aliens, but it was aliens. We are the aliens we were looking for all along. 416-page Destiny book unlocks new and exhilarating modes of play, letting characters create and expand the world over the course of entire campaigns. It also features additional character options, vehicles, artifacts, and structures, and 4 more complete adventures. So you basically get 7 adventures in this, a crap ton of rules, 2 giant poster maps, additional handout and game aids, a beautiful Order of Truth medallion, and an attractive and sturdy keepsake slipcase, which is what this thing is in. This is in a slipcase. Like I said, I was so impressed by the what do you call it? I was so impressed by the box set that I had to go out like immediately and buy this. And I haven't even given you guys a review of the box set yet, the starter set, but it's coming. It's coming. The thing I really like about this is the system. It runs on a system called the Cipher system. It's a lot less rules intensive than D&D. It relies a lot on the DM in having a lot more freedom to sort of like work the rules out as it goes along. It's really a fantastic system. And right now they're doing a Kickstarter for the Cipher system rulebook as a whole, where you can adapt you can adapt the Cipher system to any type of campaign you want. So, I'm gonna open this puppy up. So on the side here, there's the Order of Truth medallion they were talking about there. So, all right. So let's get this bad boy open. I've had this thing for 3 weeks, and I've been holding off opening it up. I really wanted to dig into it too, but so I just wanted to get this on record. Alright, so here's the paper that came with it. That's on that side there. Alright. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take off the Order of Truth medallion here. If I can get it out. There we go. And there that is. Oops. There's the Order of Truth medallion. So they got a hole there where you could string your string of choice through there. All right. All right. I'm gonna try not to have stuff go all over the place here. Oops, got it upside down. So, man, I can't, like, the books are pretty sizable. So I pulled, well, there's a bunch of inserts in here. All right, I'm gonna set the slipcase cover on the side here. That's messing with my white balance there. All right, so let's see what we got here. These they look like bookmarks. Oh, but they're actually trying to figure out what they are. Oh, never mind. They're bookmarks, but they're also what do you call it? The page numbers and stuff. Table of contents. Okay, so I'll set those off on the side here if you guys want to get another good look at it. Alright. So, this right here, we've got another GM quick reference card. Sorry. No, it's like... Okay, so we got the quick reference guide here. Special rolls, there's GM intrusions, damage bonus, so effort and task difficulty. So like I was saying with the cipher system, everything is, if you can figure out things from 1 to 10, you can figure out the game basically. So task difficulties go from 1, which is easy, anybody can do it, to 10, which is like nearly impossible. And in order to determine a challenge number for it, you just take the difficulty of the task and you multiply it by 3. So anything like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is you have a chance to accomplish those things without having any modifiers, because if you think you're rolling a d20, so if you have 5 times 3, that's a 15. You have to roll above the 15. Once you get up in the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you need some sort of modifiers, because there's on a 20-sided die, you know, obviously 7, it's impossible because 7 times 3 is 21. So where the Numenera and the other things that you get come into play is they change your score. They add bonuses to your rolls, or actually they bring the difficulty level down. But we can get into that more once I actually get into the actual system. But right now we're just taking a look at what's in the box here. So yeah, task difficulty 0, it's routine, anyone can do this every time. Task 1 is simple, the target number's 3, most people can do this most of the time. Task difficulty 2 is a standard, typical task requiring focus, but most people can usually do this. 3, demanding, target number is 9, requires full attention. Most people have a 50-50 chance to succeed. Now, if you think about it on a 20-sided die, that is 50-50, because you got to roll a 9 or higher. Difficulty 4, this is where it starts to get tricky. Trained people have a 50-50 chance to succeed. 5, challenging. 15, even trained people can fail, because you only have, you know, basically a 25% success rate there. 6 is intimidating. The target number is 18. Normal people almost never succeed this. 7 is formidable. Target number is 21. It's impossible without skill or great effort. And then 8, heroic. 24 is a target number. This is a task worthy of tales told for years afterwards. Number 8, heroic. You got to roll above a 24. Task. Oh, I just read that. Sorry. Number 9, immortal. You have to roll above a 27. That's a task worthy of legends that last a lifetime. Number 10, impossible. A task that normal humans couldn't consider, but one that doesn't break the laws of physics. Now, an important thing to remember about assigning task difficulties, they're not relative. So it's not relative to your creature. So the numbers are always going to be static. So crossing a tightrope is always going to be a difficulty level of, like, I would say, probably like a 4. If there's handrails and stuff. But if you're trying to, like, walk across a 3-inch wide plank with nothing around you, that's going to be probably a 6. But it's a 6 for anybody, because it's just the difficulty of that specific task. It's not a 6 for the untrained person and then a 3 for the trained person. The difficulty number is what it is, and then because whether you're skilled or anything, that brings the number down. So it's a little, it's different than D&D. I'm sorry, it's different than 5th edition rules. So, but it's actually, it's an elegant system, and it's a lot less rules heavy. And then armor, light armor, 1 point of value, medium armor 2, heavy armor 3. And what happens with armor is all the rolls, let me just back up here for a second. All the rolls are made by the player. The DM and GM does not make any rolls. So if the player attacks an NPC, he rolls to hit him. And then when that NPC goes to hit the player character rolls a defensive roll. So I, as a GM, wouldn't make any rolls. Now, if I were to hit the player character with a weapon, whatever armor they have on, that's going to reduce the amount of damage that's done. So if they're wearing heavy armor and I hit them for like 4 points of damage, then they take 3 points of damage off because they're wearing heavy armor. So that's how that works. And you see here, there's 3 different weapon types: light, medium, and heavy. Damage value, 2 points for a light weapon, 4 points for medium, and 6 points for heavy weapon. And then this is the thing that I really like, because this allows for speedy combat, and it allows for not really having to get into like the details of where everybody is on the map. The distances are not done traditional fashion with 5 squares equaling 5 feet. Well, it does, but that's not how combat is calculated. So when you look at distances in combat, the terms of measurement are immediate, short, long, and very long. They're broad terms. So immediate is right there, no more than 10 feet. A character can move an immediate distance and do something on their turn. Short is not far. It's greater than immediate distance, but less than 50 feet, 15 meters. A character can move a short distance as their turn. Pretty long, pretty far. Greater than a short distance, but less than 100 feet or so. A character can try to move a long distance as their turn, but they must succeed on a difficulty 4 speed roll. So, and then very long, really far off. Greater than a long distance, but less than 500 feet. Characters can't hope to move this far on their turn unless they have a special ability or device that allows them to try it. So, you can see how that it changes the way that movement and everything is done. Well, I can't say it changes it, but that's the way movement is done. And then it's the same with ranged attacks and stuff like that. You can say a character is a medium distance away, so it doesn't have to be precise, because things on a battlefield are fluid. So, also here's a character creation walkthrough guide. Getting prepared, choose your descriptor, type, and focus. Fill in your stat pools. Fill in your edge stats as determined by your type. Fill in your skills and abilities from your type, descriptor, and focus. And write in additional stats. So, It's just a quick walkthrough guide. So it like really helps you, it's a crib sheet. So I'm not gonna spend too much time tonight getting into the specifics of character creation and stuff like that. I just wanted to do an overview of the box set. So then we have the 2 books that came with it. Numenera Discovery and Destiny. So I think, let's see. First of all, I don't know if you can see it, but the books, they have, it's like a 2-tone finish. So you have these very shiny parts here and then parts of it that are matte. And it feels very, very solidly made. And it's the same on the back. The pictures and everything are in a high gloss finish. Then you have the matte texture on the actual book, creating this like duality. It feels very, very sturdy. You want to see the edge of the book here. Spine feels like it's put together real well. The inside of the front cover, you have the map of the lower. Basically, all the continents have gone over the billion years and smushed back together, almost creating like a reverse Pangea. So it's a billion years in the making. Of course, you have your credits page, table of contents, into the distant future, getting started, characters, playing the game setting, creation of characters, Numenera. Oh, you hear that word a lot, Numenera. What is Numenera? Numenera are the items and artifacts that are left behind by the 8 previous worlds. They're just called the Numenera. And again, people consider them magic, but they're not magical at all. It's just old technologies. But there's some magic in the world. So, rules for running the game, adventures, and back matter. Species options, biography and resources, Billion and 5 Club, I'm not sure. Character creation, walkthrough, glossary, character sheets. So, I'm just going to skim through here. Numenera is a tale that has grown in the telling. When I started working on it 6 years ago, in the setting and concepts grew out of a strange image I'd imagined with 2 figures in a simple tattered cloaks walking across a vast expanse. When our vantage pulls back, we see that they're actually walking across the surface of a massive gear wheel in all part of a giant machine. The underlying theme, that vision was Numenera in the broadest sense. A fantasy world, with technological underpinning. I'd had sparks, ideas that ran along similar lines for many years, most boiled down to a group of magicians or priests performing a complex rite, but utilizing some kind of devices, ennoting incantations with every manipulation of the controls. Technology that seems like magic. That's where our good friend Arthur C. Clarke comes in with his words. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic, and that is the core idea of where Numenera comes from. And I love that quote from Arthur C. Clarke. It's one of my favorite quotes from him, and he is one of my favorite authors and Arthurs, both. So this setting really appeals to me. And then, what chapter is this? I'm sorry. I talked about the Amber Monolith, and you see there's the pages are not just blank in the background. They've got looks like some sort of artifact back there. So part 1, getting started. So you see the art is evocative. Look at you have the landscape here with some creatures in the foreground, and then this hulking piece of machinery that just dominates the skyline and the horizon. Welcome to the 9th world. So chapter 1 gets into talking about the 9th world, what it is. Chapter 2, how to play Numenera. Combat, experience points. Experience points play a huge role in Numenera. And because they're almost like I don't want to say like a currency, but there's something called a GM intrusion, which is the DM's way of making situations more compelling, basically. And if a DM uses a DM intrusion, he awards the player 2 experience points, one of which has to go to another player at the table. But if the player refuses the intrusion, saying no, I don't want that to happen, they have to give up 2 experience points. So if they don't have any experience points, they cannot stop what the GM wants to do. But most of the time, people don't stop it anyway because it's just a way of making the game, more interesting. So part 2, characters. So you're going to get probably a lot of your typical character archetypes, but they're done in a much different way. Character statistics, there's only 3 stats: might, speed, and intellect. So it's just 3 stats. And they work different in conjunction with each other than your typical 6 stats do. And then you have pool, edge, and effort. So these are adjunct to those 3 core stats, which modify them. And again, when we can go deeper into the system later on. I just want to give an overview here. And then here's different skills. Oh, look at that. That's cool looking. All right, so I'm gonna try to breeze through a little bit quicker because I can spend all night taking a look through here. Then here's the different character types. Glaives are the elite warriors of the Ninth World, using weapons and armors, and their hunters, guardians, and soldiers could be glaives. Sometimes scouts, warlords, and bandits, and even athletes are glaives. Glaive is a common slang term used almost everywhere in the steadfast and the beyond for persons skilled with weapons or martial art. So then different types of glaive backgrounds, glaive tiers. So you have tiers on your type of glaives. Nanos are sometimes called mages, wizards, sorcerers, or witches by the people of the Ninth World. So now you get your magic users. The term nano is derived from nanotechnology that's omnipresent through the Ninth World, whether anyone realizes it or not. See, that's the interesting thing. A lot of what they see as magic isn't actually magic. It's just you're reusing awakened technology. So there's actually psionics. The world is filled with ancient machines and their creations. Some of them are visible, many are not. It's not just skill or knowledge that allows you to gain access to them. You have a psychic talent to interfere with the machines to produce various effects. Then you've got nano connections, nano stat pools, nano tiers, 3rd tier nano. And then a jack. Jacks are intrepid explorers. They're jacks of all trades, hence the name. Although the world also harkens back to fables involving wily, resourceful heroes who always seem to be named Jack. Used as a verb, to jack means to steal, to deceive, or to get out of a type scrap through ingenuity or luck. Jacks don't use one skill or tactic exclusively. They use whatever weapons and armor, esotericies, or anything else that might help them. They are hunters, particularly treasure hunters, con artists, sklods, rogues, scouts, and experts in a variety of fields. So now you're thinking like rogues or multi professional type stuff. So then you got the tiers. So those are the classes. So then there's character descriptors. So the way your character's made, they're actually created by a sentence. Like, I am a... we'll get into that later. So it's really interesting how it just boils your character down to one sentence. Like, I am a speedy jack who is good at fighting. I'm a clever nano who is good at building things. And from there, you build out your character. So, and then it gives you the character descriptors. Here we go. Your descriptor defines your character. It flavors everything you do. The differences between a charming glaive and a graceful glaive are considerable. The descriptor changes the way those characters go about every action. Your descriptor places your character in the situation the first adventure which starts the campaign and helps provide motivation, is the adjective of the sentence. I am an adjective noun who verbs. So, if you, it is built out to be very, what's the word I'm looking for? It's story driven. So that's how you develop your characters. Descriptors offer a one-time package of abilities, skills, or modifications from your stat pools. Not all of descriptor offerings are positive character modifications. For example, some descriptors have inabilities, tasks that a character isn't good at. You can think of inabilities as a negative skill. Instead of being one step better at that kind of task, you're one step worse. If you become skilled at a task, but you have an inability with If you become skilled at a task that you have an ability with, they cancel out. Remember, the characters are defined as much by what they're not good at as by what they are good at. Descriptors also offer a few brief suggestions about how your character got involved with the rest of the group on their first adventure. You can use these or not as you wish. So, this section details the following descriptors: charming, clever, graceful, intellect, learned, mystical, rugged, stealthy, strong, strong-willed, swift, and tough. Choose one of them for your character. You can pick any descriptor you wish, regardless of whether you're Glaive, Nano, or Jack. So these go all across the board. So charming. Okay, and then character focus. That is what you sort of. It would almost be your class, I think, or your subclass, if you want to think about it like that. So I'm just going to skip through here, but hopefully you guys can see the pictures as we're going through, because the artwork in here is really cool. All right. I mean, 460 some pages. I'm going to have to move quickly. All right. So that's okay. We're going to get. I'm going to skip a little ahead here. Masters of Weaponry, Regis. So, yeah, I could dig through these books all day. So, chapter 20 gets into using the rules. There's a huge selection of Numenera, which are the things and the items that are left behind. And then I believe there's different conditions on them. The appearances of Numenera devices. Scavenged, the basic type of device pulled out of the ancient ruin. It was either a complete device found intact or a portion of another device. Cobbled is the second most common type of device. Consists of at least two parts joined together to make function possible. Let's say a knowledgeable tinkerer takes a lens mechanism from one device and a control mechanism from another and wires them together. The tinkerer connects an old power supply that still functions and binds it all together with cord. In the end, they have created a high-powered night vision telescope and a rangefinder, assuming that the user, through a bit of practice and trial and error, can decipher the symbols to understand the distances shown in the readout. So then, you have bonded and fashioned. Fashions are based on ancient technology, but created by the people of the Ninth World. So it'd be like if nowadays we figured out how the pyramids worked, and we went and built the pyramids again. I mean, of course, the pyramids were, they were just it's just the grain silos. So there's cipher lists. Ciphers have a level. If a character uses a cipher, the action of use is intellect based unless otherwise described or logic suggests otherwise. For example, throwing a detonation might be a speed based because the device is a physical and not really technical, but using a ray emitter is intellect based. So ciphers are one-time use items that you can use, and after you use it, they get thrown away and not used anymore. All right. So a bunch of different ones. Wall projector. Your character really starts to come together, like what you think about all these little things that you can use. So level, GM intrusions. So yeah. All right. That's kind of. Let me see if I can. Oh, here we go. Let me pull out map here. Alright, ooh. I'd like to show you guys the whole world, if I can. May have to add this map somewhere down here. There you go. I don't know how much of the world this is. Oh, here's there's another map. So yeah, that's the short and the short of the first book. There's so much more I could get into through this whole thing, but I'll do a quick sweep of the second book, which is like updated rules, and then we're gonna go build a little bit of dungeon stuff, and then I gotta go record a video. So I'm gonna put these bookmarks back where they go. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. It's good to see everybody, guys, girls, you know. So we got the same thing here with the shiny parts of the book. It says, the countless millennia of the great civilizations of the prior worlds ruled Earth. They built cities and machines of unimaginable grandeur and scale. They reshaped the very planet, cast off from it into the stars, the universes, and even realms outside of reality. The worlds were beyond number and beyond wonder, but now they are gone. The world we have inherited lies in their shadow and in their ruins. But have we lost all they left us? Can we make for ourselves a better world? Can we sift through the remnants of the prior worlds to lift this, the ninth world, from its age of darkness? Perhaps so, but only if we call upon every ounce of our grit, wisdom, and our will, and upon the mysterious workings of the Numenera. So, Numenera Destiny, the second book, new characters, salvaging and crafting, more Numenera, more part 4 settings, communities of Destiny, followers of the Dream Titans, Moon Mildew, Ratchet hears the Candleless Whispers. Chapter 20 is organizations. Okay, and then part 5, creatures and characters, communities, then adventurers and back matter. So more of the same, artifacts, commonplace objects and structures. So this gets more into the deeper into world building and lore. So running a campaign, building a guiding a community. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? It looks like somebody's opening up a portal into a world that does not look like where you came from. Tools for Destiny GMs. So, oh, look at that guy. That's Escalon. The regular mass of not quite flesh is the color of dirt and iron. It stands 9 feet tall, lumbering on half a dozen projections that resemble long-heeled, amputated stumps. Scents of oil, rubber, and strong chemicals pervade the area where the Escalon is active. Escalons prefer dark ruins, basements, and outer edges of settlements of walls at night. Sorry, I think it's rocking there. Just noticed the volume went up. Okay. Escalons prefer synth and metal draw to them, but so does the flesh of living things. So there's that. This reminds me. Anybody remember Wheeled Warriors? Jason, the Wheeled Warriors. That looks like Sawboss. That definitely looks like Sawboss. I don't know if anybody remembers that. So, all right. Like I said, I could take a look at through these books all day, but we got 3 rooms to get into tonight on the dungeon, and by golly, we're gonna do it. So what is this a map of here? Anti-hate. Anti-hate. I don't know if you guys could even see that. Sorry. All right, so let me put this back in the box. I'm gonna read through even more of this. Eventually, it's on the list. I'm going to do a deeper dive into Numenera, but I'm going to do first a review video on, well, not even on this first, but I'm going to do a review video on the starter set first before I get into these. But that was your first look at the unboxing. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you found it a little interesting. I know we glossed over a lot of it, but man, 800 pages is a lot to go through. You feel me? 800 pages is an awful lot. All right, let's go. Woo. Oh. So, we are going to the dungeon. That's right. We're going to Dungeon 23. If you don't know what Dungeon 23 is, Dungeon 23 is a year-long escapade, a cartographer's dream. We're going to create a 365-room mega dungeon over the course of a year. 12 levels, 1 level a month. 30, 28, 29 rooms on a level. We are 2 levels down at the moment. And let's take a look at what we got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'd like to direct your attention to the screen in front of you. For those who may not have been here, we're down the second level where this staircase at the backside of a bookshelf. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need my keyboard. Staircase at the backside of the bookshelf is led down here to this door to a golden treasure room. At the back of the golden treasure room is another secret door. That secret door is guarded by an arcane lock, because past that is a gigantic vault that takes us to a room that has 2 portals in it. The portal, I know where these portals go, but I can't tell you guys where these portals go. So one goes to the left, one goes to the right. As you can see, there's this necrotic fog around here where the dead protect the gate from being used. There's a force field around this Galthias tree. And then this one takes you to a whole nother plane. And then there is this little secret staircase down here underneath this chest. Oh. Yeah, I gotta turn the clipping back off. Parched. All right, collisions off. There we go. All right, so drop that there. All right. So then over here, we have the lower area of the Alchemist Laboratory, where the creatures are being experimented on. We get a cage here. All these little areas here where people are stored and kept. Through there, you get into some of the back rooms. We've got an armory, and inside the armory is a picture of Zachnafine and Jarlaxle and Matron Malice, Drit's mother, and then you got the trap chest right there. Love that trap chest. And There you go. You got the table with various swords and stuff on there. Through here, you have a larder or a storage room for foodies and stuff. Then the Mike Porter torture room. One of my favorite rooms, the Mike Porter torture room. And then the not the armory, but where you go, the smithy shop in here. Okay, so in 3 rooms to do today, and I think I'm going to go and concentrate on this part over here because it's neglected. Because you have the bottom part of the original castle, and so we've got this coming down here. All right. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was missing the rooms. All right, so let me get the castle. So we're gonna do a barracks. We're gonna have a large barracks off of this. Okay. Oh, not yet. All right, so we got castle barracks there. We're gonna make that cobwebs and dusty because it's been long abandoned. We'll do a barracks off of this backside here too. 2 barracks. Okay. And then off of that, we're gonna do a armory. The question is, do we keep weapons in the armory at this point, or do we not keep the weapons? Have they been looted, or are they still there? Well, I definitely want to get rid of the... What is that there? Spherical chest. Okay, definitely want to get rid of the lights. So let's nix these lights. Definitely no lights. This here is where stuff's gonna start to get kind of nasty. Because this is like, once you start going down this level here, this stuff has been abandoned for a while. And who knows what lurks down here. I gotta change the floor. Crypt stones. That's a different kind of stone. Okay. And do some ruined floors. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Ruined ancient floors. Go strip the beds, all their clothes, and put cobwebs all over the place. I think the conditions down here were less than stellar. So let's see. Furniture. Beds. Dirty pillows. You can find the cheapest, most uncomfortable beds that I could down here. Dirty bunk. There we go. Shrink the bed down. So we don't want to make like these beds look like these beds are 10 feet. Yes. Yes, Callisto, it is. That's not the type of dirty pillows I was thinking about, but yes. It's the most comfortable set of dirty pillows. I think maybe we need to put a small locker down at the end of everybody's. You know what? Let's make all beds in one. All beds in one, and then all hammocks in the other. So move this down over here. Set that there. These. We'll make all hammocks in here. Oh, damn! I didn't mean to get rid of cobwebs. Definitely don't want to get rid of cobwebs. Web it up. Alright, get rid of that table. So coming up soon is your boy's birthday, and I think I'm going to be doing a birthday stream to catch up on. I've been saying it for a while, but I think I'm honestly going to try to get a long birthday stream in to try to like start getting some of the stuff down on paper, like the story that we have going so far. Which is a pretty good one. We just have to figure out what's going on in the dungeon when we get much lower. Oh, by the way, next layer down, we're gonna start seeing what is the tippy top of a very large, multi-level cavern. So I'm gonna have to start planning out what it's gonna look like on each individual level, because the cavern itself is going to extend up 8 levels, I believe, 8 or 9 levels, and each one of the dungeon levels is going to have like entrances to the cavern, and it's going to have things suspended in the middle of it off the different levels. It's going to get pretty wild. I'm going to try to sketch it out and put it in the Dungeon 23 page on the Discord, so you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm thinking about. But I definitely have to start planning it ahead of time, how that's going to look for each level, and I need you guys' input to let me know what you think about it, you know. And also, if anybody hasn't done so, don't forget to like and subscribe. That's always a good thing. And head over to the Discord to participate in all the Dungeon 23 goodness. And, you know, to talk, too. And hang out. Alright. So let me... These people... probably at the old castle didn't read too many books. Oh, it's weird. It automatically spawned a light. Might get rid of the light. Maybe I'll leave the candle there without any lights on it. All right. So there, I'm going to grab some cobwebs. Oh, should have done ruined stuff. You know what? I'm not going to go back and redo it. We'll do the ruined beds in the next one. Cobwebs, cobwebs, cobwebs. Fallen chandelier. Fallen chandelier is a good thing. Oh, where can I put it to shrink it down? I just need to shrink the size down. There we go. Shrink the size of the fallen chandelier down. There we go. Come on, man. There we go. Put these lights out. I'm gonna put your lights out. There we go. I like the fallen chandeliers. And we'll do... I'm gonna grab another one of the fallen chandeliers. Put it here. Okay. Alright, let's go find some cotton balls. Let's go find some cobwebs. Alright. Cobwebs. Cobwebs. The cobwebs. C-O-B. There it is. It's cobwebs. Oh, by the way, everybody. I got new shirts. So, yeah, I'll be posting information on them soon if anybody wants any. Where you can order them, how you can get them, that sort of thing. Obviously, you're under no obligation. You must buy. But I think they're pretty cool looking design this time around, so. Cobwebs. Floor webs. Corners. All right. So I'm gonna throw some random weapons around here. Food and drink. Utility. There we go. Set that dagger on the table. What about a morning star in a bed somewhere? It's a pretty big morning star. There we go. Can I just put it on top of a bunk? Nah, I can't put it on top of a bunk. Alright. Alright, put that there. Okay, so that's that room. And then we're gonna nix these bunk beds. Or not the bunk beds, but these beds. Make it a little bit smaller. Alright, and then we're gonna put some ruined ones in here. Man, I like this hat, but it's really hot in here with this hat on. I don't know if you guys can see me sweat. You're never supposed to let them see you sweat, but... Alright. Throw a jawbone in here. I wish I could put something on top of the bunk bed. There. In case you were wondering what that was just a jawbone I stuck on top of a book there. Alright. What was I looking for? Yes, you will. Actually, Callisto, I actually finally fixed the cup turner. So I can get you one. Oh, yeah, and they will come together, yes. Yeah, I need a manager. I'm not good with that sort of thing. What do I need? Oh yeah, destroyed beds. That's right. Furniture. There we go. Broken desks. There we go. Okay, bunks. There you go. Broken bunk beds. Do we make them all broken in here? Or do we leave some of them intact? Maybe they're all broken because there's something went crazy, wild, bad in here. Oh, one of them can be pushed up against the door. I mean, you could be virtual. I can hire you as a virtual manager. It's pretty much just like holding my feet to the fire and stuff, making sure I do things and like. Oh, look at those dirty pillows. Again, not those kind of dirty pillows. All right. All right, do that. I want to have this. Turn the collision off for this one because I want to have them like stacked. So turn that. There you go. Move this out of the way. No, I can't stack that. I wonder if I could stack another broken bunk bed. I wish I could turn these on their side, like they were tipped over. I know, that's true. These past couple weeks have been pretty all over the place for me, I must admit. But I think, I don't know if Callisto wants to announce it or not yet, but I am going to be doing something with Callisto, talking about fantasy fandoms and stuff sometime in March for on her Discord, or the Discord that she helps run. So, but you know, keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be a nice chit chat. Yep, fantasy lore discussion. Yes. The importance of lore. Does lore matter? You know, it's I think both of us have, or a lot of people have, a lot of very pointed ideas on lore and its importance, and does canon matter? Does lore matter? That sort of thing. Surprisingly, a lot of creative people don't believe it does, or at least not the people who run shows or sell books. But you'll find out more about what we're talking about when that comes out, or when that's announced. So, all right. So did they put anything on these walls? What else did I put in here? Broken barrel. Yeah, this room is just gonna be crammed full of stuff. Broken stuff. Another broken chair. Wish I could import this stuff already smaller. I hope everybody's Valentine's Day went good. Was trying to stream And I was gonna have Valentine's Day, but it did not work out. And that's for the best. I don't think I really need to be streaming on Valentine's Day. Yeah, you mean Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday. That's what it was like. For my wife and me, we started. Our anniversary was on the 10th, and we actually. So the first Valentine's Day we had together was pretty special. But after that, neither her nor I are big Valentine's Day people. But we do have a bear outside. It's an inflatable bear, and he's cool for Valentine's Day. But it's weird because he's a bear in board shorts with sunglasses on, holding a surfboard. Like it's weird for Valentine's Day. I feel like they just had some extra stuff, and they're like, "What do we do? Well, it's Valentine's bear." Mirrors. What else broken can I put in here? A broken barrel. Right there. Put that barrel on top of it. Fonts. Latrines, mirrors, planners. Planners, we got. There you go. A couple planners. Put this planner here. I mean, what would be here that could have hoarded all this stuff? Somebody blocked themselves in. Do a black planner. Oh, very good. Somebody tried to blockade themselves in here and start a fire to strip the bed, which is why some of this stuff is black. Start a fire or try to get smoked out. I don't know. We'll think of something. Nature. Rocks. Pebbles. There's some pebbles around here. Let's see what else. What other kind of rocks we got? Boulders. Boulders. I went to throw some boulders in the basement. It seemed that it was too smooth, and I had to make it rockier. So I threw them in where the people slept. Sorry, I watched Batman Returns today, and I forgot Christopher Walken was in Batman Returns. I'm like, this movie's amazing. And Marcus loved it too. Marcus was home with a stomach thing today, so I stayed home with him. But it was a nice daddy-son bonding day, and we actually watched the Batman movie, Batman Returns, and he enjoyed it. So I was quite proud of my boy. It was his first time seeing it, yes. And he was into it, man. He was into it. I've forgotten how much I liked it. Skull. All right, so we've got the destroyed trash room here. Maybe some more farming tools. Yeah, let's throw a pickaxe in here. I'm just like junking this room up. What is that? Saddle on a trestle? No, I don't need that. No troughs. Haystack, no. Milk can? No. No, none of this stuff. Sieve. Throw another bed in here. A rowboat. Just a rowboat. There. Put a rowboat in there. All right, that's it though. Not put anything else in here. And you can't talk me into it. Yeah. There we go. Wish maybe I can put that up against the door. Nope. Alright. Alright, that stays. The rowboat stays. Okay. Alright, so that's the bar part of this dungeon. Maybe I Nope. Walk away, walk away. Alright. Let's see. Oh, whoo! All right, ladies and gentlemen. It's 9:20. We're going for a little over an hour, and yeah, I actually want to. Now that I got Numenera open, I actually want to go take a read through it and dig into a lot of the world building and stuff. So thank you for being here and for sticking around with me on the stream while we went and did a little unboxing and took a peek at Numenera and then filled out the 3 rooms we were missing. As always, if you like the stream and you want to be notified of when we're streaming and when I put out new videos, I'll just like the subscribe and hit the bell and all that nonsense. Sorry, I'm a little tired here. We'll be back probably tomorrow and try to finish out the week strong, getting the streams in where I don't have to try to do too much at one time, and then maybe over the weekend. But the birthday stream, March 4th is a Saturday. We're going to finally, we'll be on the 3rd level. We're going to go back and we're going to fill out some of the stuff that we've been missing at a nice leisurely pace. I may not talk as much because I tell you, if I talk for too long, my throat starts to get dry. And as much as I like to hear myself speak, I also like to be able to do so. So thank you guys so much for being here. And thank you to Callisto for showing up. Oh, can I put a layer of dust in the weapons? I think I can try. I can definitely give it a shot. I just noticed that you said that though, so. But I would give it a try tomorrow. But thank you, Trinity from 2nd Street Marvel for stopping by, Landon, Mike, and of course Callisto, and anybody else who stopped by and was lurking. Sorry. may in the game of life, may you always roll with advantage, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been a long day. Sorry, it's been a long week. Oh man. See ya.